And we are live. Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to our weekly Friday accountability partners. We are all a business entrepreneur globally. I'm your host for tonight. My name is Lonnie. I am originally from Negros Occidental, Philippines, currently living here in Ontario, Canada. I am a mom of two, a healthcare provider by profession during the day, and I'm a entrepreneur in the evening and in my free time. So welcome for tuning in. So I have five accountability partners right here in front of you. And tonight is a special night. We have a special guest all the way from the USA. So, but before that, I will introduce our business partners so you know them one by one, where they come from. As I said, we are global. So, please introduce yourself, Sis Alma.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Happy Saturday. It's weekend here. I'm Alma Blair from New Zealand. So I'm in the North Island of New Zealand, originally from the Philippines. I'm a registered nurse and I'm doing this online business for 7 years. Imagine that. I dove in this proven platform in 2019. And I'm still working as a registered nurse in a public hospital and doing this business on the side, which gives me an extra income and open lots of streams of income for me that gave me or able to travel with my children, with my husband, different countries. So I was able to lessen my working hours as well in the hospital and helping people like me, healthcare workers from different parts of the world, from Australia, New Zealand, USA, UK, someone in Italy, and in the Philippines. So I praise and thank God this is an answered prayer.
All
So,
right.
yes, why not?
Yeah. Thank you, sis. And our second guest is from Saskatchewan, Canada. Is that the right way to pronounce it? It's Saskatchewan. Please introduce yourself, sis Brenda.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brenda Fabella. No, in the Philippines, it's Fabelia. Uh, I'm I'm formerly from the Philippines, but now we are here with my family in Saskatchewan, Canada. And actually, it's 8 o'clock p.m. in my side, and the sun is still up. I'm a mother, a wife, a grandmother of three um, precious children, and I'm a retired early childhood educator, and now working full time on my digital business. So I'm a digital business owner at the same time and a mentor. Thank
Uh,
you.
all right, thank you, sis Brenda. So our next guest is from Australia. Medyo malayo-layo ito. A little bit farther. So please, sis Joan, please introduce yourself.
Hello, hi, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are watching. My name is Jonna Villanueva Williams. I'm a mom of one and a grandma of one, happy partner. Currently, came from Philippines originally, and my mom is Cebuana and my dad is pure Tagalog. Currently living here in New South Wales, Australia for over 34 years. I'm also a assistant in nursing, which is a caregiver and support worker, but a midwife by trade. So that is me. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, sis. So our next guest is from Florida. Let's go to Florida. Sis Banji. Introduce
Hello,
yourself.
everyone. Good evening. Yeah, I'm Evangeline Guerrier from Florida, USA. I'm originally from Bulacan, Philippines. I'm a registered nurse for 38 years. I'm a part-time RN now and working on my digital business and so proud to be part of this amazing community. And we are really lucky to have this amazing platforms and systems that keep us feed to this business. That's it. Thank you, Miss Lonnie.
All right, thank you. And let's go again to Florida. We have another from Florida. Sis Eden. Sis Eden, please introduce yourself, please. Oh, you unmute yourself, please.
Good evening, everyone. For those who are joining us and who will be joining us later at the replay, thank you for taking your time to be with us and be a part of this discussion. Thank you so much. I am a retired nurse, worked for over 40 years, and now retired for the last 7 years. And I has been a business owner, online business owner for 2 years and 8 months to be exact, and just recently became a coach. Thank God. So thank you so much.
Okay. And our last, the one and only, what do you call this? Bunso namin. Our youngest, young entrepreneur. Please, Bro Alan, introduce yourself, please.
Thank you, beautiful ladies. Thank you for welcoming me here again. Although I'm late, kind of late, but I made it on time. You know, always showed up no matter what, right? So, anyways, thank you again, once again, to those who don't know me yet. Ako po si Alan Espirido originally from the Philippines as well as with these ladies, beautiful ladies with me here, and now resided in United States for 37 years. Ako po isang anak. I only finished high school, and 2023 I found this online business that will give me hope, and this is my plan B. We all have plan B because of due to my visual disability. Gusto ko na rin makaalis sa aking pension.
English.
Not enough. Sorry. Sorry about that. Yes. So I can get out of my, pension. It's not enough. So this business, online business, will give me so much more. I want more. We all want more, and we want to retire early and to have the life that we want, right? To travel the world, so that we can do anything, to have a stable, financially stable, per se. So thank you very much. Back to you, sis. No, Loni. Thank you very much.
Yes, so thank you to each of you for showing up. And we have to listen to our special guest as your host for tonight. We have a very special guest who's here right now waiting in the backstage. I will give you a little background of herself. She's from the USA, and I believe she's a pharmacist. So let's bring to our studio our very own and listen to her journey. And we can ask some questions to her. If you guys watching right now, you can ask questions, and we're going to listen to her story. Please welcome our very own special guest, Sis Maya from USA. Sis Maya, please come here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for giving us an opportunity to be our special guest tonight. So, sis, before we proceed, can you give us a little background of yourself, please?
Okay, let me unmute it myself. Thank you so much, everyone, for inviting me here. I'm so honored to be here, and this is like connection that met. Yeah, we met. Yeah, I met with Mrs. Eden in Florida conference, and this is how the connection is expanded. So it's so amazing to be in person. Meet up and become, uh, like more business partner expansion to know each other because we are so global here, and it's so amazing that this community we can meet each other in person virtually, and we feel like we are knowing each other and supporting each other here. And thank you everyone And my name is Maya. I'm originally from Indonesia and living here in Oregon, USA for 20 years already. I'm a mom of two young kids, so they are 10 and 7 year olds now. I'm I'm a pharmacist. I used to be a manager in a retail pharmacist, but not anymore. Even though I'm still pharmacist now, but I was stepping down because of this business. There you go, sis.
Wow. So, Sis Maya, again, thank you so much for your time. I know being a pharmacist and raising a kids are super busy and running this business, right? So, each one of us, our accountability partner, they're having a question with you. So, let's please ask Sis Eden. I believe she has a question. Sis Eden, please unmute yourself. Okay, let me unmute you. Okay, Sis Eden, go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Sis Loni, for hosting. And again, thank you, Maya, for coming to our live session. Thank you so much. We met in Orlando, Gather and Grow. We happened to be, we were like creating stories, and she happened to be behind me. And when I look, and we started talking, and we created our story right there. So thank you so much for, having you here. I'm so glad. We're so glad that you're here with us. So as a mom of young daughters, you have two, right, Maya? Two
Yes.
daughters.
Yes.
What do you want your children to learn by watching you build your own business?
Yes, that's a great question. In the beginning, oh, sorry. Sis, maybe we are so echoing.
Loni, mute me, please.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, yeah, actually, in the beginning, I didn't know how it affects my children, my kids, to see me as a business owner. But I've been in this business for 4 years already. I'm a mentor and a coach, and it's so much personal growth in between, not only financially, but I wasn't expected to be this having a personal growth. I was so shy. I was not confident as right now to talk like this. I was so shy. Like if someone know me from I was high school, even like elementary school until college, they know me. I was like always in the corner, doesn't want to talk because I'm so quiet. So I don't. That's the thing that I don't want my kids to be like me when growing up, because I don't know, back home, we don't like we in the school. I we didn't get a chance to talk to for our opinion or anything like that. We just follow, right? In my country, I'm not sure with you guys. So those things, it's just stick in my brain that that's how it is. But when I came here, everyone is so different, and I was like in the back seat, and oh my God, I'm not good enough. I always say that to myself. I'm not good enough. Compare with them, I'm not smart, but like other people seeing that I'm capable, But for me, I'm not good enough. So, and that's the thing, like I was scared that my kids was like me, because I know it was not good as a person to be like that feeling, but I don't know how to get out of it because the school doesn't teach me that. The school just like, okay, what's your grade? You're gonna pass on, your grade. Like my grade is good, everything is good, but there's a lack in me of the confidence, and like something like in my mind that I always not as good as other. I always compare myself. I can't be as good as they are. I can't be in a good position. I can't be, those negative stuff. So this business actually, I'm so thankful that someone believe in me. That's the first time that someone believe in me that I'm capable of doing things, and I'm so thankful, like for all people that I meet in this community, especially, like they kind of like, you are good, you're this, you're that. But even though I doubted myself, I was so much having fear in myself. Did I do the right things? So always questioning myself and want to get the validation. So that's the bad thing about me. And then I was scared that my kids like that too. So seeing me like this, actually, my kids really in great confidence. I get so many compliment with other people, like when they're doing the lesson. Wow, your kids so confident. Your kids are this. And I didn't do anything much. I think they just watching people, they're watching me. Sometimes like we didn't realize what we're doing is affecting or making contagious, right? But actually people surrounding me that notice that. And sometimes like it reflects me, oh my god, this business is not only for the income, it's also to become a greater person. And my kids also become part of it, and they become more creative. We doing the editing together, we doing the contents together, and we're doing the, it's just so much, it's just so much that I can't explain. But they are doing great, they're confident in school, and I'm so happy that they were not like me when I was a kid.
Wow, that's very nice. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, so it's not that easy, especially in abroad, like balancing your career with kids,
Right.
family, and running a business. But we have to follow up question with Sis Alma. Sis Alma, do you have a follow up question for Sis Maya? Do you have a follow up question?
Yes, Ismaya. It's so inspiring to hear your story. But we know here that we are all global entrepreneurs with different backgrounds. So when you shifted from Indonesia to Oregon, USA, like me, I'm also a migrant originally from the Philippines. Now I'm in New Zealand. We faced lots of challenges and trials as a migrant. We thought that we could earn more income, follow our dreams to earn dollars. But we found that working more means less time with our loved ones. So, how did this online business help you open your mindset that you could earn income and have more time with your family?
That's a great question. So, you know, um, I told you that I always in comfort zone until one day, like I think during the COVID time, I was in management position, and it was COVID, and I was the only one pharmacist in my store, and I'm responsible with everything. And that time, everyone doesn't know what's gonna happen next day. And everyone is at home, like starting working from home. I never had a chance to work at home at all because I'm the front line. So just like you guys, like some of the nurse here, we are the front line. So we never be home. Everyone is at home, we're just like at work. And then like constantly worry about what we bring it to home, especially when that time it was my youngest one is still a baby. I'm still breastfeeding her. So but like at that time it is what it is, right? But in the coming years, I was working a lot more than I used to be, and because of the workload, and that time I open mind, the company doesn't care about you. I mean, like I have to face that situation until those moments because I was thinking that okay, I made the store really like really great, higher rank within the district. Our staff is like efficient, everything is good, like all everything is like above the level, and they like our store. But it doesn't really matter because when during the COVID, they just want it to be like We just look at us as a matrix. So you're capable of doing those. You should be able capable doing more and more and more. So that's how they look at it, right? So that's the thing. Like I was the only one, and I was burnt out, and I was about, and so many times I had to go to urgent care, and so many times if when I'm sick, when I need to be off, and they're not allow me to, and my kids are sick, I can't go and go home. So those the thing like a flag, so those thing like, okay, so I'm in the management position, I had a good degree, and my income is great, but the lack is time. So what if this happened in the next 5 years? I was thinking about that. Like, if can I do this in the next 5, 10 years, or even 30 years until I'm retired? Like this 1 year and 2 years already getting sick. I already feel burned out. I'm not happy about it. I mean, like the income is really needing. I need the income to pay my student loan, to pay my bills and stuff like that. But I don't have time for my kids, and they're growing up. And my value, the one that like I told you, like I want my kids to not be like me like before. I can't give that value. So I feel stuck. I feel really, really stuck. So when I found this business 4 years ago, during that time, it was just a click. I know I not this one is not only the other business that I was found during that time, but comparing between, this is like suitable for me because so busy. I was so busy as a mom and working already long hours, and then I want to change really bad about having the balance to be able to work and time, and then not feeling um scared that I lose my job because that's the only one paycheck that I have, and then that's the only one that I can get the income, and then I have to say yes all the time to my workplace. So I don't like that feeling. So when this business happened, when this business came, I was learning as much as I can during my short period, like just limited time I have, and all of a sudden, like within months, I get the result. Oh my god, I have a hope. Even though like starting like really bit little bit, it's okay, but I know when there's something, the result, I have a hope this is something that can replace my income one day. So, and every year it change, and it becomes like uh you know dreams comes true. I can reduce my hours and stuff like that, even though in the beginning I didn't believe that happened. But I know when I see other people like successful in this business, and then they are mom like me, they're busy and they can do it, and they're like older than me. So I mean, like if they can do it, why can't I? So and then I feel like I was a hunger so bad to be able to spend time with my kids. So I'm making it happen. So I'm so glad right now I was not in that position anymore. I'm able to take care of myself. So we always need to see the big picture to be able to make decision. It's not something that it's not easy to everyone else for you guys to watch here to commit something, right? But you have to ask question to yourself, if something this happening right now, what you have, you don't have anything to have a backup plan, and it happens years and years, are you gonna be able to be happy with that or not? So if not, then it's time to do something change. And yeah.
It's great because we know that we're building something for a better future and more
Right.
choices, more options, and more flexibility. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's what it is. 4 years ago, the pandemic, it's changed all the perception, all the,
Right.
that's the reason why this online digital business is booming,
Right.
especially for us immigrants. So let's pass on to Sis Brenda. Sis Brenda, do you have a follow-up question, please? Okay.
Oh, our sister, our guest speaker, mentioned everything almost like working moms, like younger generation. In my case, I am retired. I'm 71 years old. So my question is not really what's going on with our sister, our guest speaker, but something that is related to my situation right now. Because I'm already retired, I'm old. So if someone is watching tonight, just like my age, or retired, scared, and they want to start the business, but they are afraid because of their age, their lack of experience, or fear of failure. What advice can you give them if they are watching right now, or if they will watch later during the replay? Do you have any advice for them?
Yeah. Thank you, sis. To be honest, uh, I see that most for those people who watching out there, the one that like really successful in this business, mostly are those close to the retirement age, because they have the wisdom. They went through everything. They because they are having a lots of challenging in life already than probably me. um, Most of them, they just worry about the technology, the fear if they can follow, but like those are just in their mind, because I've seen it when people are starting during the golden age right there. They just need to be uh, that's what the mentoring and coaching here is for. So you're not alone, and then there's someone always guiding you, like doing this and doing that, and then you know how to do it, and then you earn your own. So sometimes it's not as bad as we think, because we think it's bad because we are not exposing that yet, but actually those people have that eager to be succeeding more than younger people, because they are went through so much. Because for me, like my younger generation, most of us are comfortable with what we are because we don't have much experience. The tough life, I have tough life when I was a kid. That's why I knew from earlier, it's not easy, that the life is not easy. So if you think that like the life is always good for me, no, it was tough life. I was once delivering newspaper. I was one working in in the graveyard shift. I did everything. Even like in back home, I helped my moms to open up the store, selling the clothes. So I went through all of that, and also I live in boarding school. So my life is tough. So if the more tough life you have, you know like how important it is to be having a balance or having a backup plan. So those people like who are 60 already have a lot of tough life, and they know about other things, but they just don't know about the technologies, the new things. And that's easy because you're not alone. And you have always someone to help you to do those. And that's why I love here. There's no competition, a lot of support. So don't worry about it.
Yes, thank you, sis, for your answer. And it's exactly right. You know, this online business, we have our own profession. Nurses. What is the specialty of being a nurse? Sphygmomanometer and whatever. Thermometer, sphygmometer, stethoscope,
Yes.
right? What else? Me, healthcare. My expertise is cleaning, helping, everything, clean from top to bottom. That's my specialty. and I was a nanny before, right? So she's Brenda also. She has a different specialty. So this online business who come to our life is very like is challenges. As long as here is your dedication to learn, you're gonna succeed in this business. Because why is it thousands of people shares in our business, right? So let's pass on to Sis Jonah. Follow-up questions, Sis Jonah. Do you have any questions to Sis Maya? That's your turn, Sis Maya, Sis Jonah.
Hi, this is Maya. How are you?
Amazing.
Good. Thank you for allowing us to have you as our guest. And I've been listening, and I'm really grateful that because for me as well, the same thing. It's not just about the money. It's about how I find myself that I'm not even capable before. That I never thought I could do it. Right. So my question is basically, I think everyone in here on this panel can relate this question. In coming into our business as we have, do you have any fear of judgment and limiting beliefs? Like, you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes, for sure. That's what I said earlier. I was so shy. I always in comfort zone. And my fear is like if I fail, what other people thinks, like like if my decision is right, those thing is always like in my something like in my brain that like I want to have everyone validate. That's the thing. Like in my school, I was like always something. I always ask my friend, "Did I do it right? Did I do it right?" Like I never had that confidence that I know I can do it even though my my grade is great, like my grade is high gitu kan. And then but I always feel like I'm not good enough. That's the thing that is limiting belief for me. Like I don't have that confidence that my decision is good, my decision is great, my yeah, everything is like what I'm doing is supposed to be, and so it's normal. I think as a person, it depends on your past experiences or past yeah, past experiences or past happen in our life that make us that way is normal. And many people like in this community came from that way too. But like here, what I love about it is the community support, people like we see like people from walk of life, like we always see that other people is really tough life than myself. And then oh yeah, they have 5 kids and how can they do that? And then I was like, and they're single mom, how can do that? So it's just inspire me a lot, like to see other people. And then when we ask somebody like, oh, how can you do that, sis, like can you teach me? And people are willing to teach you no matter what where you're coming from. So those things just coming like click to me like, oh my god, where is this community been going on this my life, because I need this when I was a kid, that people telling me that I'm able to do those. I'm capable, I'm good enough, trying to believe in myself more, because we don't get that in school. I went school in the US back home, and those things they don't teach us. They just teach the theory and everything, how to do the work, but like those self belief, self confidence, they don't teach us, which is really important to be as a woman, to be as a parent, to be as a dad, to be everything. Sometimes we just limiting what we can do, and then it blocking our what our dreams, our goals. So just if you're one of them, just sit back and listen more about the podcast about how to become to unblock that limiting self-belief, or this community in this business having that kind of session and that mindset too. So you get it all here. Not only the business, but you get it all, the mindset too, that make you a better person as she want to be.
Yeah, so
Oh,
thank
she's
you for
missing.
that, sis.
Where she
Yeah.
go?
Yeah. So you know what? We all do have fear, right? We all do have fear when we started this business.
Yeah.
And because the big question mark right away, the moment we jump into a new journey, I can do this? Do I, there are tons of questions even for myself when I started this business. Because I'm a solo mom, I said, do you think I can do this? Because I'm a solo mom, no one will support me. But
Yeah.
I'm here too. I made it. So lots of questions in our minds since we started the business. So you're not the only one, right? So our
Yeah.
next business partner will ask you a question is Sis Vanji. Sis Vanji, do you have follow-up questions to our guest, Sis Maya? Yeah, please. Oh, 1 second.
Grateful. Oh, am I? Okay. Okay. All right. That sounds. Oh, okay. So my question for you is, aside from being shy, what other challenges you had during your, doing this business, and how you overcome all of it?
Thank you. My challenge. It's like every every milestone have challenges. But like I used to be, when I see challenges, I was like trying to avoid it before knowing this business. I was like, because I was too comfort. But here when I see challenges, I was so excited because it's time for me to learn new things and to 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 be able to get more milestone, more personal growth, so that's how I see the challenges right now. The challenges is always there because it's like life. We all has challenges, right? Life, work, raising kids, everything that in part of our life has challenges. Like business too, because we are having a legitimate business that we like we registered in the government. So of course there's a challenges. Like if business doesn't have challenges, then uh-oh, what happened? Oh. Oh, okay, we're still there. Oh, there you go. The button. Okay, here we are. So yeah, if business doesn't have challenges, then it's not a business. It doesn't make you grow anyway. So I think it's not about challenges that we see. It's about how we see the challenges, how we overcome those challenges. Like how do you see the challenges is like a failure, or do you see the challenges to make you grow? So because like when raising, like for example raising kids, I thought the more older they are, the more easier. Actually it's not. it's
Yeah.
it's harder. Because they're not listening to you, and then you need to find a way how to communicate them, and we're learning again, right? So so that's the same thing like in here in this business, but the good thing, even though there's so many challenge, like there's so not me I mean like there's there's a challenges, but we have other people that went through that challenges and give you the hints and the tips and the tricks to overcome those, if we having a gut enough to ask question. So the good thing, like if we are able to asking question, not being quiet, not stuck on yourself, you'll get the answer. The problem is if everyone, if someone like just being quiet, and then like, this is not for me, and then they don't find a solution, then that's not a good thing to do, because the challenges is not going to solve, because no one knows that you have a challenge, right? You have to ask question, and we all have so many people to get the answer from. You can pick. Yeah, so hopefully that's answer your question.
Well, some of the answers already, some of the questions you answered already, Sis Maya. This is like an ongoing conversation. So, let's go for our last, but not the least, our one and only young business owner.
Yeah.
Is he young? I'm not sure. Let's listen a question of Bro Alan. Bro Alan, do you have question to Sis Maya before we end this podcast, please?
Yes, I do. Before I provide that question, um, some of your challenges is relate to me. I'm a shy guy. Before I came into the business, I've been through challenges as well, but
Right.
I was managed to overcome them, especially in the camera. I'm not used to being in the camera, so thank you for the encouragement. Thank you for inspiring us with your story and your journey.
Yes.
And yeah. So this is my question for you. Before you started your online business journey, I'm sure there was some fear and uncertainties. What were some of your biggest fear and doubts at the beginning? In the beginning,
Mm.
and despite those fears, what gives you um, the courage to take the first step?
That's awesome question. So I think I haven't mentioned this. I'm my fear was like I'm afraid that I'm wasting my time because I don't have enough time during the day back then. Like I mean, like we're still busy, right? We're busy, but like back then, um, I work long hours. My kids are still a baby. I'm afraid that if I make this decision, it's wasting my time. And then what I put my time in is not gonna worth it. So that's the thing. That's why I was always like checking step by step first and then do the diligence. And I one thing that that make me move forward, I keep it to myself. I didn't tell anyone. I keep it to myself because I want the one that who make decision. Because the different thing is if I tell my husband, for example, and they didn't even see the webinar, they didn't even see the other video, and then they just listen to me about it, even though probably it's just like one sentence and maybe it's not complete, maybe they think a different thing because they don't see the whole picture. So because like the webinar it has 90 minutes, and then the details also take time to see it. We see the whole thing already and then we just explain it for 5 minutes what other people think. So if they really want to know, I'm gonna invite them to watch the whole thing to understand what I see. But sometimes people like who doesn't need it, or who like the friends or family who doesn't know the struggle and who doesn't need anything else, that they don't want to take a step forward in, they don't want to spend time for it, right? So I'm the one that who need it, so I'm the one that like who watch it, and I'm the one that who make a decision. So I'm just keeping it to myself, and then I commit it to myself, if I can do this or not. So there's those things, until I say and I pray to for sure. After all that, I need the guidance, what I believe in. Like if there's something for me, make me think about it. If not, then make me forget about it. And I can't keep thinking about it. I i i i just want to see it every day. So I feel like that's the calling, like I need to do something about it. So that's how I make decision, and I feel grateful that now I can see that, oh my god, I didn't see this, the result what I reached before when I started. So what if I didn't start it? I didn't know that I'm able to reach this, even though I'm not that where I want to be is, but like I'm already more ahead than I was than I was when I was started. So that's the thing, like but I can say that whatever the time, like whoever watching this, the time you spend here, even though just 1 hour, but consistent every day, is so worth it, especially for busy parents like us. Don't like, even though just like scrolling, you're wasting your time, but this leverage the training we have, leverage everything, the online, the automation and stuff like that is mind-blowing. So your 1 hour to spend time in this business and let the automation doing it for you for 24/7 is so worth it than scrolling other things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Just rather than wasting time on nonsense, right?
Right,
This
yeah. This is
business has a
me.
potential
Yeah.
bring value to others, and I hope they are uh, and be inspired by us, by especially by you. You know.
All right.
Thank you
So,
very much.
yeah, thank you, Bro Alan, for your question. And can I have one more final question to our guest, Sis Maya? Okay. I have a final question to you. This is very simple question. If someone's watching today, right now, or replay, what does success mean to you? That's my question.
Oh wow, it's big. Probably my meaning of success when I was long years ago until now is different. So right now my success is to be able to be balanced, like like really like a peace, that I have time for my family matters the most, and then the financial is not make you stress out, and also you're able to be flexible, you are allowed to say yes to more things than not, like if my daughter want this, or come to this event, I'm doing this, I can say yes. And then I don't have to worry about, stuck at work. I can say yes because I have another backup income or another stream of income that coming in. So yeah, I'm not too worry about losing one, and then of course we need both. And that's what we're grateful for. But just imagine, if you have another stream of income, two, three, four, you'll you'll be having saying yes more, and you'll be happy more, and you'll be able to self-care more. That's why I went to Pilates now. I go out with my kids a lot. I couldn't do it before. I was like stuck 12, 14 hours at work and not able to self-care myself, and I want to urgent care a lot. So right now I'm more healthier, be able to spend more time with my kids, and little by little, so, and yeah, that's success for me, and I'm looking forward to more success, and I'm praying for everybody's here and whoever watching, reach your own goals and dreams too, and you deserved it, you guys deserved it.
Wow. So that's nice. It's so inspiring. You know what? So, I hope whoever's watching right now, you hear the story of our guest. It's not, there's no excuse. If you wanted for a change, if you wanted for something, like if you're in a social media like us now, before I don't like social media, but the big question here is, why is it this is very attractive to all, mostly immigrants, this online business? So you hear the story of Sis Maya is very inspiring. She can balance working full time with kids, family, so on and so forth, right? So it's all about balancing. It's all about mindsets. It's all about, because she's ready for a change. So, Sis Maya, before we end, I would like to say thank you to you for your time. Thank you for your sharing your journey with us, and also to our business partners from Australia, Sis Alma, Sis Brenda, Bro Alan, Sis Eden. Sis Vanji and Sis Jonah, thank you for showing up. Thank you for your time. And again, we are here every Friday, same time. If you have questions about this online business, so Sis Alma will close our podcast. Sis Alma, you want to say something before we end our show, please?
Yes, as we wrap our podcast go live for today, I hope someone out there realized that this journey is about so much more than just an online business. So, like for us, we are global entrepreneurs, different backgrounds, different countries, different continents. So, we just want more options, more flexibilities. So, if you are the same, we're giving information, no pressure on your part, just message us, and let's create a better work life balance, more flexible lifestyle, and more choices for ourselves and our families. So, if you can relate to that, that's the beauty of having an online business. It doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter how old you are. So we're not talking about old people here, guys. We, most of us are in our midlife, and the
Yeah.
younger ones here. Doesn't matter what your profession is. What matters is your willingness to learn, grow,
Yes.
and take that first step.
That's right.
So take that first
Yes.
step,
All
inquire,
right.
send us a message, and we have a free webinar for you. Hope we gave you value and inspire you that there is an income solution through this online business. So connect with us.
All
Have a great day.
right. All right.
All
So
right.
again, for those of you who are watching right now, if you're watching the replay, please do. And again, good evening, everyone. Thank you and have a good day. God bless everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye bye.